Listen up, I got a story to tell about two homies from high school. You know them real well. They started a podcast, turned it into a hit, talking jokes and laughs. Yeah, they call it In the Bit.
All right, that's your go-to start. Welcome back to In the Bit, dude. Cheers. Let me. Attaboy. What?
I'm drunk.
Dude, what's up, man? I'm pumped. It's podcast time. I look forward to this shit every week.
Sometimes we get 2 or 3 a week.
I just gotta escape my awful family.
your kids.
Yeah.
Your 10 kids. At
The
home.
boys, the wife, dude. Now that I'm married, I just fucking hate married life. It's so sick to be able to talk like that. But yeah, dude. Welcome back to In the Bit, the number one AI based podcast.
That's me.
Hopefully, by the time we actually put one of these up,
And
we'll have an AI like.
For the record, he means artificial intelligence, not Alan Iverson. Am I actually drunk?
This podcast is off the road.
Glad we're starting this one off strong.
Yeah, hopefully we have AI cover art. We're gonna have a song at the end probably for you guys. Yeah, we're big AI. We're just ahead of the curve. It's just guys like us, just ahead of the curve though. Let's see, dude. So I'm not gonna we're getting a glizzy. I'm not gonna say their name yet because they haven't sponsored us yet. But
if
we're drinking glizzies, and actually I was just thinking, found our new sponsor.
Okay.
Edward Teaches, dude. What are we doing?
We're idiots.
Yeah, dude. We got a new sponsor. They're not sponsors yet, but we're throwing that out there to them as a lifeline. Things are going bad. Let's talk about local drama. The boys want to know about local drama. The fellas want to know about local drama.
Yeah, so while all of you people back at home are in your miserable fucking 10-degree weather with 8 feet of snow,
Yeah.
we're in beautiful sunshine, 80-degree weather, Wilmington, North Carolina, where the only thing we're talking about is Edward Teaches Brewery.
Yeah. The boys, apparently, there's two sides to every story.
Yeah. Well, you want to give their version or
You want me to
her
give the
version?
live version?
Yeah. You'll give the live version. I'll give the truthers version.
Okay, so the live version is apparently there was a performer there who just happens to be LGBTQ, but whatever. And she was killing it apparently, whatever. She's sick. And then I guess the owner, who's just a drunk fucking dick, he's part of the patriarchy, he came up and was like, yo, I'm trying to sing. This is my bar. Also, he's like wasted, which, whatever, we'll talk about it. But, and then like, I guess she was like, nah, you can't do that. And he was like, you're a lesbian. And then just started throwing chairs and calling people the F word, which I'm not going to drop here. I will drop it on the page. But, yeah, so then apparently boy got rowdy. He turned into a drunk mess. And then months later, the mom of said singer dropped a Facebook bomb exposing them.
Tell-all.
So that's what they said what's happened.
All right, now listen up, ladies and gentlemen. This is what actually happened.
Brandon wasn't there, by the way.
I mean, we've all seen this story 1,000 times.
Yeah.
That's what they always say. No, I mean, the boy, first of all.
You're big anti don't believe women ever, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm also don't believe anything the liberal media tells you.
That's true.
In this case, Facebook, but WECT, Wilmington Liberal News. No, so anyways, first of all, thing number one, he's the owner of the bar.
Yeah.
We were talking about this. That's the number one reason you open a bar.
Yeah.
It's so you can get drunk and hop on the mic and sing whenever you want.
Right. It's the ultimate life hack. It's like every time you ever go to the bar, you're like, yeah, I wish, 1, alcohol here was unlimited. 2, wish I could just do whatever I want, grab the mic whenever. 3, I just want to be the fucking man. So that's why you go, I should open a bar.
Yeah. Second of all, and this is from their official statement, he tapped her on the shoulder, which the crazy part is in the comments, people were freaking out. They said, even tapping on the shoulder is unacceptable.
Yeah, I did.
Which is insane.
I left that out of my part. Apparently, there was a sexual assault portion.
Sexual. Someone's going to clip that of me saying sexual assault.
Yeah. Also, that's part of owning a bar. You're allowed to sexually. No, I'm just kidding. Cut it.
But yeah, so I mean, long story. And then apparently she was chasing him down because you know how. Yeah, I won't get into it. I'm actually getting fired up now.
Yeah.
I'll save it for the War Mode Patreon.
Yeah, the War Mode in the bit
we'll
crossover.
Just start a Patreon within the Patreon.
God, dude, that'd be sick.
That's just
a
like
multiverse
all,
Patreon. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So aside from that,
So I'm trying to get them to be our like a sponsor of the pod. I'm trying to support the boys. They're pirates, and I don't know. They got decent beer. I feel like they're looking for a lifeline.
Yeah. The only thing is with me, and you know this, I'm not a fan of pirates, which everyone calls crazy. But when you look at and they kind of do align. They have a sick life, but it's a very unmoral life.
Yeah.
Which guy like me, I'm by the books, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And actually, now that we bring up pirates, the place is called Edward Teaches.
Yeah.
He was just being a little scallywag.
You're
Boys can't be
dude.
scallywags in Edward Teaches.
This just goes back to the whole thing. You open a bar to be able to do what you want. Buddy themed the bar after pirates. You can't act like a pirate in your own pirate bar. It's your ship, dude. You should be able to make everyone walk a plank. You should be able to rob people. Like, you should be able to do what you want. Be drunk as hell. Did you see Pirates of the Caribbean?
No.
You never saw Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, I'm fucking.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Buddy's drunk the entire film, and he's like so sick.
Yeah. So the owner was definitely like, I like that. I'm gonna do that for the
Yeah.
rest of my life.
And how can you blame him?
Yeah. So.
So anyway,
Yeah, that's the local drama. David's wife is hardcore staunch Republican. She fully supports him. David and I, we're right in the middle, dead middle. But yeah, so she supports him. She
can't wait for her
realizes
to be like, please take that out of the podcast. It's not coming out. Say it in. Anyway, what's been going on, dude?
Not much. So your birthday's coming up, so I got you a little early birthday gift.
Oh,
I
shit.
figured,
Do I gotta open this on the pod?
yeah,
Oh shit! Hold on. All right.
I feel like it was a good time. That's why I had to run down. You're not gonna do a little shake test and guess?
It's gonna be a dildo.
You got to guess? You're not gonna give?
Oh,
a
you
guess?
want me to guess?
Yeah, it's a big
Kinda
thing in my
like-
family. We always got to
Big
guess.
thing in your life? Oh, okay. I
Like-
thought the gift was related to your family, and I was like, you come from like family of conspiracy theories.
Yeah, it's true.
This is like a 9/11
Which we'll talk
reenactment
about
model.
later. We'll get back to that piece.
All right, let me. Nah, dude, I don't even want to try to guess.
So you're just gonna disrespect my family traditions now?
Yeah. Oh, sick. Yo, fam. Fellas, it's a Back to the Future car. Yo, that's so sick. Damn.
So
Oh, it's also part 3. Which, like, how
I don't
oh,
know.
it's the backdrop because they're in the Midwest. Yeah. Damn, the kids are going to love it.
So little backstory with that. Literally since high school is when we started that bit. Shows you how long we've been in the bit game.
Oh, yeah, we've been cooking
But we
bits.
would just rip on, like, just start quoting Back to the Future because it's such an absurd movie to quote in the middle of, like, because it's not a like quotable movie.
Yeah, not like it's like
It's a good
famous
movie.
enough, but like just to be like that's my personality is based on that movie is so funny.
It's not like it's like Step Brothers or something.
Yeah, that's what immediately what I was thinking of too.
He'd be like, "This is heavy, Doc."
Yeah, oh yeah, like that's so heavy. And they'd be like, you know what could get us that much power? A bolt of lightning.
The bolt of lightning one killed me.
Or like, I don't know about you, but back in my time, trying to find uranium or whatever.
Uranium isn't in every corner store.
McFly, anyone home? McFly. We can go on and on.
But so I was actually thinking of a bit though, because I figured I'd give that to you today. And I was thinking of a bit how funny it would be if there was, like a fit. Well,
Let me get this fucking trash out of this shot.
first of all, a new Back to the Future would be crazy with the way he
yeah.
is right now. But
Oh, you mean Michael J. Fox? Bring him now? He's just like fucking spazzing.
that was
Like,
actually,
where do you want to go back to? He's like, I know exactly where I want to go back to. Right before this.
that was one of my favorite. We basically like make dumb fan fiction in our heads too. The one fan fiction theory was that time travel actually gave him Parkinson's.
It's like when astronauts come back and they're all kind of fucked up a little bit. Yeah. Was that the bit you were sharing? Or was it just-
Oh no, the
Sorry,
bit
I
I was
fucked up your
no,
bit.
you're fine. The bit I was gonna say was So Marty goes to like 2020,
Alright.
and he's like, "What did I do? I had to undo everything. I changed all of it." He goes back. It's like, "Doc, you won't believe it. Donald Trump's the president. The billionaire? What's wrong with that? He's a good guy. I'm sure nothing he's done would backfire on him." There's a plague. There's a virus.
Yeah, there's a plague.
There's a virus. All right, we have to figure out what we did in 1965 to create the virus. It was clearly us. There's no way the Earth just came down to this.
Yeah.
But am I too loud? No, we're good.
Now you're good.
But yeah, that was it. Happy birthday, man.
Oh man, thanks.
Early
Yeah, no, I
birthday,
appreciate
guess
it.
it's coming up.
Turning 30. It's gonna be 30 flirty and whatever that saying is. I forget. Horny. I think this is gonna be where I start being gay.
You think?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the 30s running fully gay.
We always talked about
Running away together.
that was about to sound really gay.
No.
I was gonna say that we always talked about becoming gay at like age 50.
Oh yeah, like that
Because-
guy I met at the bar. On the,
Yeah, like you live your whole life like straight.
Oh,
you
such
you do all the like normal stuff. Not normal, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Don't cancel me.
Damn.
But so you do all of that, and then you just get to have fun.
Yeah,
Like your
I was-
kids are all in college.
I was thinking about it the other day when, because I was rethinking about our
You're
podcast.
thinking about being gay.
Yeah. No, I was thinking about the
This
podcast.
is a tell-all right now.
I was thinking about our last podcast. I was fired up. Dude, we sit like we're homos already, dude. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way.
I mean that in a nice way.
No, I was thinking because I was like, yeah, you basically get life part. It's the ultimate life hack because you hit 50s to 60s when you're straight. You're just hitting the decline. Like you're just kind of rolling into retirement, the end of like, obviously, yeah, if you have grandkids, obviously, yeah, it's kind of like a new peak in life. But dude, if you hit the gay button, the gay switch, it's a whole new life. You get to literally start from scratch. And now you're basically you're newly born. You're born again.
You're born again.
Yeah. And you just get to hit life running full steam ahead. I don't know. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I might force it onto myself.
This isn't even scripted, but this is an amazing segue to this one thing I have prepared. So.
You got a bit?
Hold up. Kind of.
Damn, we're hitting the
So,
bits early.
It's all just kind of mixed in.
Nah, it's cool.
1 second. So, have you heard that song by Macklemore?
There's like two,
yeah,
I know.
like the same love, I think.
Yeah.
All right. So I found this online. Let me find it.
It's good airtime.
Yeah. We'll cut this down.
No, I won't.
Probably not. Say something fun. All right, here it is. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, here it is. And we can always like paste this in. It's like a remix. When I was 9th grade, I thought that I was gay because I liked romance novels, Dirty Dancing, and a little Tina Fey. Then I met David. It's when my life all changed. He taught me liking boys doesn't mean your sex is real rich. 2 guys in the shower, who cared? He took me to mass, taught me the gospel, and I have to say, with David, I can finally pray the gay. Pray the gay away. Pray the gay. Pray it away. He said stereotypes are for suckers. Kissing guys, who cares? From that day on, my non-gay testimony is what I shares. And I can't change. And I can't change. Yes, you can.
Oh, wow. It's kind of Republican.
You just need to try a little harder.
When did you make that?
Last night.
That's sick, dude. Good job. That's, yeah. Wow. Podcast is getting talented and musical, buddy. That's
We
so
got action
sick.
production in here now?
Damn. I mean, we're going to end this with an AI song, but we might have to, we're going to feed it in.
Yeah.
We're going to have to start the album for the pod.
Might have to.
Yeah, damn. Nah, but,
Well, I figured if the mics are on here, I was like, this is the best time to just be making.
oh, you
dumb-
did this on the mic?
Yeah.
Not just onto your phone? Wow, you did a professional.
I had the mic set up and everything. The funny, I mean, I only did like 2 takes. It was obviously.
Yeah, well,
but
it was good. Good on
But
2
it's,
takes.
the main reason is I was thinking about if my neighbors hearing me just belting
dude.
that out.
Your neighbors must hear you say the most insane shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah. What else? What else is up?
Oh, dude, Trump Daddy won the Iowa caucus. That was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Vivek dropped out.
Yeah.
We were talking about it. I really think that would be an insane ticket.
Yeah. You know who would support it? I would support it. Republican Batman.
Vivek, he's a good guy.
I'll look past the fact that Vivek's Indian. I don't like it that much. But if he's going to support Trump, dog.
The funniest part with Vivek that I was telling you is like, so Trump's kind of I'm just kidding. I'm sticking with the politics here.
Yeah.
But Trump's kind of been like more conservative this go around because you know he can only take that so far.
Yeah.
But Vivek's fresh out of the gate, looking to make a name.
He's kind of a shit talker for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He just puts him up front, and Donald's just in the back, being like, "Yep, yep."
Yeah.
And he gets up there, he's like, "There are 2 genders."
Oh my
Just
God,
rattles all.
I can't stand that shit. Like, Vivek's actually, like, well, he at least seems kind of intelligent, but he does that whole, like, appeal to the or to the base or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen that the Family Guy episode where I think Lois is running for some type of political office? And she's trying to make all these good points, but Brian's in the crowd just being like, yo, say 9/11. And that's all she says. She's like, 9/11. And then they all go crazy. That's Vivek's strategy. He's just like, he'll just spit some like policy and everyone's like, sure. And then he's like, there are only 2 genders. Got to close the southern border. Whites are the best. Like, and they're like,
Yeah, I also love
this guy gets it.
he was like shitting on affirmative action.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, you probably got into well, no, not probably,
Yeah.
but like it's possible that came into factors because of that.
I
so.
don't know what like the Uncle Tom version is across like other races, but he's that version of it. Like, yeah, he's just like reverse racism is racism.
You don't know the racist word you can call it, like an Uncle Tom. But if you do, you would say it. I like that. Nice, David.
I don't know. He's a cocksucker, but he's kind of cool. I don't know. Dude, yeah, if they give Vivek and Trump on a ticket, or if RFK Jr. comes back in the mix somehow, I don't know. It'll be wild.
Hey, Vivek, you want to know how I got these votes?
Do you want to know how I got these votes? Mail-in ballots. I'm going to stop the mail-in ballots.
Stop the count.
They're stealing the election. Alfred, get the Batmobile. We need to go save Donald Trump. Republican Batman's going to probably come into every episode that we drop from now on. That's too good. It's a Hall of Fame bit. We're 2 episodes in. It's a Hall of Fame bit.
Yeah, for Halloween, you're going to just dress up
As Batman.
and the entire podcast.
the
is
Trump
just-
Make America great again.
Make America bats again. They call me the Dark Knight, but I'm not dark.
I'm very white.
Some people call me the White Knight. I'm rebranding.
I wanted a whole white suit, but they said that would look really bad.
I wanted the pointy ears.
Yeah, Batman just comes out. I made my new suit, and they're like, "Ah, no, fuck, damn it."
What's Morgan Freeman's character's name again?
Ah, shit, no, I forget.
Whatever. I'm just imagining that conversation between.
Yeah.
That would have been better if we knew the name, but whatever.
Yeah, well, we're not huge Batman fans. I just like to do the voice. I'll do the voice all fucking podcast.
Unlike Back to the Future, you hit us with some Back to the Future trivia.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Now the boys are buzzing.
Yeah.
But all right.
Let's get the people what they came here for.
All right, boys. Let's see. Let's fire off some bits here. Do you want me to go first, or?
Yeah, go for it.
I forget if I said this in the previous ones, but yeah, how funny. Did I tell you the game show bit that I had?
No.
Okay. It was before we watched that Netflix documentary too. So how funny would it be if there was a game show host that had a crippling gamble addiction? Like, he was like in debt. So it's like Deal or No Deal, and he was just like, yo, it's number 7. you give me three? And he's just like throwing the game.
It's like Donnie, basically, but for Deal or No
it's
Deal.
The Donnie of game show.
That would be a good tell-all.
Yeah.
Howie Mandel is like.
Yeah, Howie Mandel's like, oh, it's like
I mean, they might need to look into that.
yeah. Steve Harvey's like, there's 8 answers on the board. I know most of them. He's like, if you want to split it. Jeopardy's like, I don't know. I'm just saying what it rhymes with.
Wheel of Fortune. He's like,
Oh, yeah.
puts his hand in there.
Like it's roulette. Like he's like, "Nyeh. Wow, you won again. Crazy.
That's really funny.
Thank you.
So this was, I think all my bits are pretty rough this go around.
Nah,
well,
dude, believe
I had
in
some,
them.
I
Have
had some-
confidence.
I'm counting those ones earlier, so those count for points for me. Well, actually, we should start having fans put in the comments.
Oh yeah, drop your bits in the comments. We'll act them out. See if they're funny. Yeah, give us material.
Yeah.
We'll just steal it. I think that's what people on TikTok do, honestly. I see their channels. Like, they'll come up with, like, some funny ideas, and then people in the comments will be like, do this, do this, do this. And then that's their entire content plan, which is kind of sick.
They're like, then they put the tag. They're like, okay, I guess so.
Yeah.
It's like, what would you happen if no one told you what to do?
Yeah,
You know,
way to be
no.
creative, you dicks.
And
And I'm coming at all you fucking TikTok creators, dude. We're coming for your ass.
come on it.
Yeah, on or around your ass. Before you start, did you see Tosh drop the podcast?
Tosh 4.0.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, he just
good?
came out with one. It's pretty solid. It's kind of like I don't know, his flow is like so disingenuous sometimes. Like he's like almost sounds like I don't know, prepared. Kind of like how his show was.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's pretty funny. But he was just talking on it about like he was like, yes, I am now going to drop a podcast. Like it's a good time. Like everyone already has a podcast. I'm late to the game. And I was like, dude, Ush and Tosh, we're both hopping in late. We've been both at it probably since around Tosh.0 came out, doing bits.
Yeah.
We're here for you guys.
Yeah. It's kind of like on the most recent Matt and Shane. I was texting
Yeah.
about it. Blows my mind that they were like, yeah, so we basically are just like, oh, any people listen to this podcast, bro, like, yeah, everyone can make any of these.
Yeah.
You don't have to
I
do
was
shit.
like-
And I was like, I feel attacked.
Yeah, I was like, thanks, Matt and Shane, because
You mean-
y'all were the inspiration for this.
It's like, all right, well, now I don't want to do it. But
I literally saw Matt and Shane in a hotel bed once doing this, and it was funny as fuck. And I was like, we can do this.
Yeah, and we would quit, but we spent so much money on this equipment, and it's taken us so long to figure out how to do it that
Yeah.
we're past the return window, so we're stuck with it.
Yeah. So thank you.
Thanks.
And fuck you. And also, we'd like to be on your show.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Have
sorry.
us as guests. We'll bring some bits.
Yeah. You guys are lacking funniness.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this one, but it's if Mario and Luigi decided to stop being plumbers and just went into like middle management corporate America.
Hey, it's me. It's Mario.
Hey, it's me, Mario. I've got the report. Hey, I
Yeah.
need that on my desk by Friday.
Hey, it's me, Mario. We have our one-to-one this this afternoon. What do you think you could improve upon? Oh.
Hey, I heard you were sexually harassing Princess Peach. That type of nonsense will not be tolerated in the workplace.
We send you down to Bowser.
Also, happy hour today at 6.
Luigi's just getting hammered, pulling his cock out. Look, it's my Luigi wiener. Does Luigi sound like Mario? I don't even know what Luigi
I
sounds
don't
like.
think Luigi really talks. does
That's
he?
the thing I was just thinking of. Mario's getting way more ahead in the corporate world than Luigi, and Luigi's
Oh,
so mad about it, too.
true.
Like, they both
Yeah.
go in at the same time. They're like both like, yo, I'm tired of playing games, doing this shit. We got to get real jobs, get
Being
health care.
plumbers.
Yeah, and then they both go in, and like Mario like advances to his boss within like 6 months, and he's just like, what the fuck?
And you know it's probably like mostly Luigi's work. Like,
Yeah.
He's the one behind the scenes.
Mario's just the face. Actually, just has the confidence to do it. He's like,
So-
I want a raise.
So we'll. put
What
this-
kind of pipes do I have to jump through to get a raise?
So I got AI to generate a little picture.
Put it into the mic.
We'll show it on the pod. I don't know how I'm gonna edit that. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, another clap.
Yeah. Imagine that interview, like, what are your talents? And they'd be like, I jump high, I get the mushroom, I get the big. I hate
So
the
it says
carrot.
here you spent the last 10 years as a plumber.
Yeah.
Yes, but I was the critically acclaimed best #1 selling plumber.
Yeah. So you're a plumber. Why do you have all these fucking gold coins? Like, I did not, I don't know.
I will take my bonus in coins. I won 200,000 in
Coins are
in
mushrooms.
coins.
Yeah.
And equity.
Like, are you laundering coins?
What you got?
This is just a real quick one. Taking an Uber to the middle of a bridge to commit suicide. Just feel like, right here's good. Like, what? Like, nope, you can, right here.
Like a really long bridge.
Chesapeake Tunnel. Right here's about Pine Man. You can pull it.
You're like, what, you gonna throw up or something? Nope, just
Yeah,
gonna
just keep going. And imagine too, like as the Uber drives away, he's just like, that motherfucker didn't even tip me. I hope he fucking.
And you know, every time they're dropping you off, they have to like kind of go and like confirm their next ride. They're like, all right, this dickhead, like fine. So he's like confirming, and he looks over, and the guy's just standing there. He's like, but he's already confirmed the next ride.
Ah man, can't lose that next one. Hey, it's Mario. I can't lose the next ride. I don't know. Mario's an Uber driver.
Mario's
in this
an Uber
thing.
driver.
Times are tough.
I just got fired from my
Yeah.
They found out
I
I
was
was
sexually
laundering
harassing Peach.
at the happy hour. Oh man, that's good. Give me a second. Okay, so this is one we started. We talked about this before. How we edge ourselves with bits. We'll talk about something and then be like, "That's actually really good for the podcast. Let's save it." And then
Yeah.
But this one was, so you know how you can have you can't have two families, but back in the day, like
yeah.
before social media and everything, you would go and have your one family and kids, and then like. You know, be like, all right, I'm going to work, and then like go to have a completely whole nother life with another wife and kids, which first off is crazy amount of time commitment. But
Yeah.
second, the main thing we were saying is, how much would it suck if you hated both families? You're just like, all right, I guess I got to leave my bitch to go to another bitch. My nagging kids.
Oh,
like,
dude, your kids don't
they're both-
respect you too.
Right, and they're like both like especially if you were setting them both family units up around the same time. They're gonna go through the terrible toddler stage at the same time, and then the terrible teens.
And you have nowhere to escape to because you got to go to the other bitch version of it. Oh, dude, imagine. But what's kind of sick about that is at that time you could hit women, so it's like you're just like, I'm gonna hit this one, going to the next one. You know?
I'm gonna leave you here to think about what you've done.
Yeah. That's the perfect time to then enter the gays in your 50s, dude. If you have two families that fucking suck, oh my god.
Be like checking out of both of you.
Yeah. And how sick, dude. Oh, so we talk about going gay now in your 50s being sick. How sick must it have been back then when it wasn't cool to do that? Like if you finally took the leap of faith and you just had like a chill amount of people that were just pumped on like fucking, like I don't know.
That's true. Yeah.
It,
It used to be so much cooler.
the thrill of it.
Like the underground and everything.
Yeah, I mean you were there. How was it?
I took a time machine.
Yeah, Back to the Future. Yeah. We have to go back to win.
I'm just talking. My mic was over there.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
like,
gonna
oh yeah,
say.
I'm sure people could hear.
Fans are
it.
gonna hate that.
Yeah. Edit that.
Edit that. Yeah. Well, good.
But what were we talking about? Just-
Your family's fucking sucking, and then being gay in the.
oh yeah, because it used to be underground.
Yeah.
Like
It used to be pretty cool to be gay.
yeah, it was like a secret club. Also, it's another.
What?
Should I talk about the dream I had? I told you about.
Yeah, dude. The people have been asking about your dreams.
All right. Yeah.
Let's talk dreams.
Yeah.
The Dream
so-
Podcast.
I told you about this one already.
Probably you've told me about
So,
everything.
It was really gay. So this dude was coming on to me, and so I made friends with this guy, and I was like, all right, like he's cool, he knows everyone, like, and David was in his dreams too, and like David was kind of like, I thought David was just being like jealous that I had a new guy friend, because David was just like, yeah, you know, be careful with that guy. I'm like, What? Because he's he's crazy. He goes out and talks to everyone. But I come to find out in this dream that this guy is part of a gay secret society.
Oh yeah.
So basically, this guy was like, yeah, like the way it's like the gay Illuminati. He's like, I don't really like being gay, but it gets me all these benefits.
Yeah.
It gets me everywhere I want to be in life, and he's trying to like coerce me into it. And then I find out David is secretly in it, and that's how he knew the guy. David, you were like, yeah, I'm more chill than him. Like he like is way too pushy on people. I'm kind of like take your own pace.
That's so good.
The gay
Also,
secret
being
society.
in a gay secret society now is wild. It's like being like a bootlegger now. Like it's like alcohol is legal, bro. And you're like, come to my speakeasy, and not even the trendy one. Like I have a legit speakeasy. I have a liquor license too, just to be safe. But yo, bro, we're bootlegging. That's so sus that you had that dream. All right, grab your fucking mic, dude. Are you part of the podcast or what? All right. So I was thinking the other day about like virtual reality and how like everything's kind of shifting that way, and everyone's always talking about like we're gonna live in like the VR kind of
Yes.
lifestyle, right? Just how funny the thought is of like if and when that happens, if social classes get carried over there, like in VR, and that like it's like a hit of a switch or like a button to determine your social class. Like they're like, yo, you're poor. And it's just the shittiest VR experience ever. And they're like, we could easily change this, but you're fucking poor. And like everyone else is just living like the sickest life in VR.
Like they're doing jet skiing. You're
Yeah.
like you're begging.
And
on the
you really have to earn it. And like it would not even like take up like more
like compute. It's just like a.
It's
they're
not
like,
even like like the cloud's infinite. Like it's like no, everyone could live the good life. And they're like, yeah, but we kind of don't want that to happen.
I could see that something like that though, because at some level, if you can access everything, they'll have to create something to work for. Right?
It's like with internet speeds when they restrict your internet speed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called, but
Yeah.
no, I was thinking
Fucking dumb, dude.
more so around like the idea where how people always get like depressed when they're retired, because like
Yeah.
as like Americans we're kind of trained to be like capitalists and like work, and like our
Yeah,
entire
I'm like you
lives.
fucking Canadians.
Yeah,
dude.
our entire lives, like, or like if like if
Just
you
kidding.
get laid off or anything, and you like just you want to be working.
Yeah.
Like we're not as humans trained really. We've never had time to develop the ability to be happy, doing pleasure things all the time.
Yeah. Tell
which
it
is
to my
crazy.
wife. she had no problem being late. No, I'm just kidding.
No, even I bet you.
No,
Even
actually, no, she hated
yeah,
it.
she was like, I just want to be working.
Yeah.
Like it's so boring, basically. Like,
I was like, I just want a second family, but
but
here we are.
so in but I can imagine in VR it's probably gonna be the same thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, all right, like you can't just do jet skiing and skydiving every day. Like we had to build we had to create some type of fictional system where you can rise up the ranks. Same thing with you ever play GTA?
yeah.
Like how once you like found out the cheat codes, like it
Mm.
wasn't fun anymore. You're like, all right, now I can just be indestructible, fly around, and have a tank.
That's true. The beginning of VR is going to be like when actually people when we actually shift in that, it probably will kind of be like Wild Wild West-ish, that like there will be like less establishment like that. Like people kind of be like, yeah, this is so sick, blah blah blah, and then a generation in, yeah, they're definitely going to create the whole like you be click clacking at an office computer in VR 9 to 5 again, and like
For
like
no
what the
reason.
fuck did we do this for? And then, like, I can literally fly on a dragon.
Well,
You're like, well, no, you didn't pay for the subscription. Like, so click, you're poor.
it kind of feeds into like simulation theory, right? Is like if it's
Yes,
if this
let's
was,
go, McCusker.
Yeah. Well, if this was all simulation, like you wouldn't want to play a simulation where you can truly do anything and know you can do everything at any time. You'd want to put yourself into something where
Says who?
well, or this could have been like many iterations, right? So probably the first few iterations of simulation are like, all right, like sick, I'm gonna become president, and I'm gonna become Hitler.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. Hold on.
Two
hold on.
iterations in, you're like, all right, I became president. Now it is my turn to become Hitler. I've done it all. everything I've dreamed of.
I don't know where I was going with that.
I
don't know
flew
why
a
that
dragon. Now it's time to be Hitler. Now it's time to mass extinct a certain population.
Oh, man. This is gonna go really.
This is a
this
TikTok.
really
Clip it for the
timely.
talk, dude. That's a good bit.
Oh man.
You're like, no, I can just go down the line of like occupations, like actually being a famous comedian. That's what's being a doctor being like.
Oh, like you're probably like in an arcade somewhere with your friends, and this is all like a blip like that, and you come out, they're like, damn, what'd you do like with your like life? You're like, I mean, I wanted to test out a theory. I wanted to see how far I could take it, and I took it far. I'll say that.
It's like if you got 3
Far.
wishes from a genie, and your like second one was like, kind of want to see what it's like to be Hitler. I don't know. Would be pretty cool. Anyway, what were you saying about the simulation theory?
I
Did I
don't know.
trail you off?
I was more or
Well,
less
this
it.
actually goes into my my other bit, and this isn't even a bit. We got some deep bits this week, dude. The fellas are writing deep bits. So this isn't an original thought per se, but I just think the thought of taking it a little bit further is kind of funny, and I wanted to see where it goes. But I was thinking of like, what if our existence, if God is like an intern,
Okay.
and like existence, and oh no, the Earth is like an internship program. So like gods just come through at interns, and then like once they kind of get the business running and get their job down, extinction happens. So that's why resets have been happening. But like right now, we've got a pretty fucking shitty intern because it's been a minute since the extinctions have happened, and like Buddy just can't figure it out. Like he's like, all right, clean slate, dinosaurs are gone, sick, developing humans, sick, and then he was like, oh, what did he say? Oh no, he's like, all right, I'm gonna separate them real quick, like Pangea, fuck that. He's like, this will be cool. They'll all come together. They'll be chill. They'll all love each other, and this place will be awesome. And then, like, immediately we just started fighting. And he was like, fuck, I don't know what to do. Such a failure. Mario, what do I do? And Mario's his boss.
No, yeah, I can see that. So the
Isn't there a theory around this that, like, I don't know. There's so many theories.
but kind of on
Welcome to the Philosophy Podcast.
Philosophicasts. Fuck, I need to stop trying to put cast after everything and make it work.
Philodcast.
Philodricast. All right, let me see if I have any.
Damn, dude, we just threw away that bit. Thought you were about to say something.
I am. I'm Googling good things to say after that.
AI, help. No, you're fine. That was just an idea. I thought it was going to be more thought-provoking, but you're just a simple-minded fuck, dude.
Oh, we're going to talk about Simple Mind now.
Yeah, we're going to talk about simple-minded, dude. Guy like me, I come with God's an intern, and Mario's his boss.
See,
Where are you, bro?
kinda lost me. You lost me on the premise because I'm not a big God guy.
Well,
right?
I'm not a big God guy myself because I am a God. So, and I'm also not an intern.
But never have been.
Yeah, okay, that's not true. Yeah, give me a bit, dude. The fans didn't like that one anyway, and I fucking know it. Tell me in the comments if you like that bit.
Yeah, imagine we get one comment and it's like, I didn't like that bit.
Or they're like, no, I really wish you guys would have kept going, not subscribing, thumbs down. Ugh.
Okay, this one's good. So,
We'll see, bro.
all right. This is a goofy, silly, funny one. So, it annoys me that you can't call out when someone looks like someone else when they're another race.
Oh, yeah, that's a tough one.
Like, you can't be like, you look, like, you can never go up to someone and be
Yeah.
like, you look just like Dave Chappelle. Or you
Yeah.
can't even say you look similar to, because it's like, what's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
So black? Like, it's so bad to the point where I think if I saw Dave Chappelle, I would be scared to
Yeah, if I
ask
saw
him.
LeBron
I'm like, I'm afraid to ask because it might come across as racist.
Yeah. And what's fucked up is if you flip it, white people, you probably get this a lot too. White dudes with a beard, they'll tell you look like every white dude with a beard
Yo,
ever.
you look just like...
Yeah.
Let me not do a yo black boy.
Yo, what up, dog?
I don't know why I did that.
Like Dave Chappelle, calm down. No, that's so true. Yeah, no, it's a big risk to be like, you know who you look like?
Just like Jackie Chan.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking that too. That's racist. I was thinking the same thing.
Well, it's like
That's a tough one.
yeah, my we were at, like in somewhere public, and my mom goes, "That guy," like it was just like my family and I. She goes, "That guy looks just like Snoop Doggy Dogg, like in kind
Wow.
of quiet." I'm like, first of all, he doesn't like even
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
I think he had dreads, and I was like, second of all, you can't say that. Just like what he does. I'm like, doesn't matter. You
Yeah.
can't say that, but he doesn't.
It's also always tough to say that someone looks like someone that looks like absolute shit. Like if you were to tell someone they look like Lizzo, like, but they actually did. Like I think about that in my head sometimes too. I'll like weigh the attractive scale meter in my head. I'm like, fuck, I can't drop this on them. Like, I'm like, you look like fucking Rick Ross, and you're like, Jesus.
Who was that guy that you guys in high school used to say it looked like? The basketball player.
Oh, you look like Ricky Rubio. That was dead on. We're gonna drop the picture. It's probably on my Instagram still. Yeah, him back in the day, Ricky Rubio, and that's not an insult. I'd fuck Ricky Rubio.
I just use that.
When I'm 50, I would fuck him when I'm 50. Let me clarify that.
I just used to have the dumbest haircuts, and he had the dumbest haircut. That was
Yeah.
like the main thing of it.
Yeah.
But definitely had our similarities, except I'm 5'11" and 4/4, and
Yeah. Actually, one of my coworkers, I was dead set on knowing who this coworker looked like the other day. Like I was telling another coworker about it. I was like, yo,
Yeah.
this dude looks like this famous actor I know. And I tried to like Google famous actors, and what's kind of fucked up is that my coworker wasn't looking great at the time when I was saying this. So like the guy I was looking for was kind of like ugly.
okay.
And I'm not saying my coworker's ugly. I'm just saying at the time he didn't look great.
Sure.
So like I had to Google ugly celebrities, like ugly male celebrities on my work computer. and then I was Googling like more generic terms like male celebrities with mustaches. Like HR probably thinks I'm so sus. But anyway, turns out who I'm thinking of is like a non-famous TikToker that I'd seen a couple times, because I was literally like, no, I just saw him on Netflix, and then it popped in my head. I was like, yo, no, you like his video? He gets like a couple thousand likes. So I just wasted like an hour of work doing that. But
Search history going like breathe.
yeah, I was like, not cute male celebrities.
Not cute. Sounds so sus. Oh no.
Logan, fix it. All right, let me see what else I got here. We good?
Yeah. I have one thing just about work.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Hello.
The podcast wants to hear about
Cheer-
work.
yeah,
The fellas want to hear about work.
So I've been working remote for about 2 years now.
Sick,
Um,
dude. Brag about it.
Yeah. Unlike David, who goes into the coal mine every day.
Yeah. Blue collar guy like me? Never me.
Little throwback to the
Yeah.
last episode.
Probably got oil in my hands still.
Yeah. Go check out the last episode if you haven't already.
Yeah. Like,
Link
subscribe,
in bio,
smash
yeah.
that like button.
But where's I going with that? Oh yeah, so and my company, like, we normally have our camera off,
Yeah.
but I was on a call with kind of like external clients, and they all had their cameras on, and which is fine. Like, I had my camera on, I turned it on for some, but I've never been on a call that big with that many people on their cameras.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
was all like different like houses. I forgot, like, I'm actually working with real people.
Yeah.
Like, it's very easy to just get wrapped up and you're like, okay, like, these are voices.
Yeah, especially when you're only getting initials as pictures too, and not even the
Yup,
profile pictures. You're like
exactly.
LN, DM.
Yeah, exactly. So it was.
DP.
I was like, got lost looking. I was like, wow, they have like a bookcase back there. Oh, everyone's just
Yeah.
working from
Dude,
home.
I love scoping out people's backgrounds. Yeah.
But no, found that pretty interesting.
That's pretty
But
sick.
sorry, derail.
They hated it.
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments you hated Brandon's discussion point. Just like kill that in the comments. All right. How funny, like it's funny and weird at the same time to have the aspiration of wanting to be a hot dad or a hot mom. Because you're basically saying you want your kids' friends to think you're hot, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you're like, yeah, I want to pull up to the school and have all of your your classmates think I'm a smoke, and I want it to be a one-way attraction. Like, I don't want to fuck them, but I want them to want to fuck
I just
me.
want the attention.
And I want you to tell me about it. Like, I want you to be like, Dad, they all think you're hot. Like, that's such a weird. But like, I kind of
good
feel
point.
that because like I kind of do. Like, I don't want to show up to school being like, yo, your dad looks like absolute fucking dog shit. But if I hear a couple DILF rumors going around, buddy's fired up.
I would think that they want to be a hot mom, like for the other hot dads. I
What
think
do
you've
you
got
mean?
this twisted.
What do you mean?
So I'm thinking like if you want to be like a hot dad, it's because you want the other moms that pick up to see you. I don't think the hot dads are like, damn, I hope these 12-year-old girls think I'm fucking hungry.
Well, yeah, no. From your perspective, yes, but like I'm saying, like I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was just like, oh, it sucks. My daughter's gonna have to have the hot dad at school, and like I was like, that's such a funny perspective. Yeah, you were right. Yes, your aspiration should be to
I'm
make.
just saying,
You should be going to the parent teachers conferences, getting the hot things. But like,
I'm like, David's ever like, damn, I can't wait till I have a kid. So all of his fucking 12-year-old
Yeah.
friends, I don't want them to, but
yeah, and they're all like, oh, we want to sleep over at Mr. McGee's house. Yeah, because he's so fucking hot. I'm like, I am hot. You play into it a little bit too. Like you'd accidentally be like, oh shit, my shirt's off.
I knew you were gonna go that way. I could play into it. It's
You'd be
terrible.
like, ah, you guys are so weird. Back in the day, I'd fuck you.
Not
Ah.
enough to like get called out by other parents, but like
Yeah.
enough to be like they
tease,
talked
dude.
about it. Jeez.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Cut
man.
this, dude, from the bit. This leads into. This is your turn. I'm feeding up for you. Remember the pedophile bit you shared with me in the car the one time before our first ever episode that we haven't released yet? When someone figures out they're a pedophile. The premise was, or
Yeah,
the
give
premise
me
of
the
the bit
premise.
was, is there like, imagine you are a pedophile, but you weren't a pedophile until a certain age.
Yeah.
So like you're just like at 10, you're like, I like 10
This
year
is
olds.
my premise, by the way.
Yeah.
I came up with it. He's just saying it
But
better.
you fucking suck. You want to tell it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So basically,
Tell us in the comments who you wanted to tell it more.
Basically, the premise, like David said, is that you're you're like, all right, I like 10-year-olds, right? So,
Clip that.
Don't clip that.
That's going on TikTok.
All right. I said it so serious. Anyways,
Crazy
So the-
conversation
so the
transition
pre-
here. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I want to be hot for 12-year-olds, and you're like, I love 10-year-olds.
so the premise goes, like at a certain point, you probably like older girls, right? You're like, you're 8, and you're like, oh yeah, like this hypothetical person, like I like 10-year-olds, like girls, yeah. And then you're 9, you're 10, you're like, yeah, like I guess I like girls my age. Then you're like 11, 12, you're like, I don't know, those 10-year-old girls are still pretty hot, but you're like,
10's
so what?
the sweet spot.
Yeah, but you're like, so what? Like I'm 12, like
yeah.
like we're both still in middle school.
Oh,
Who cares?
fuck, yeah.
And then you get to like high school, you're like, I mean, those 10-year-olds, I don't know. You're like a junior, like, I don't know, maybe like we're both under 18. It's fine. It's not technically illegal because we're both under 18. But then once you cross that barrier, you're fucked.
Imagine justifying it at 18. Like, that's crazy. Being like, we're under 18. I was thinking like the 2 to 3 year gap is where you start to realize you're like, oh shit, I might have a problem. But if you get to 18 and you're still like 10-year-olds are hot,
You're like
but it's legal. But
You're
it's
like,
legal.
You're like 17.
You're like- Then you go off to college. You're like, maybe it was just a weird phase that I was in. Like you went to one of those high schools that was attached to a middle school, like or whatever. That maybe is attached to an elementary school. You're like, maybe I'm just around it. Maybe I go to college.
Right, I can't get away from it.
Yeah.
Like, let me.
And then you go there and you're just looking back at people's Facebook. You're like,
You
damn,
change-
these 10-year-olds this
you
year are
change
fucking hot.
Yeah, you're looking at people's 10-year-old pictures.
You're hanging out with girls and they're like, yeah, I have a younger daughter. And they're like, show me.
You're in college and you're like, this girl's kind of cute, I guess.
Yeah.
And you go home to her Instagram, scroll back to her.
You're fapping to yearbooks.
All right.
This is such a funny bit, though. Like, imagine, dude. And who do you even talk to? Like, because you'd want to shut it down early, but, like, imagine going to someone and be like, yo, I fucking like 10-year-olds when you're, like, 13. And
I mean, yeah, some of them, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, you could probably, like, at 12, maybe you could probably talk to one of your boys. I mean, actually, 12 to 10's fine.
This
No,
guy
no,
wants
no.
12-year-olds.
Alright, you're gonna
He
put-
likes when 12-year-olds fuck 10-year-olds. Get it, clip it.
All right.
Yeah.
But it's not, there's, that 2-year age
I get what you're
difference,
saying.
like,
That's what I was saying.
but,
The 2 to 3 years where you
yeah.
would start to be like, oh,
But
shit.
then, like, once you're in that 4 to 5, you start to be, I'm sure,
You
like,
hitting puberty and you're seeing 10-year-olds is hot still? Bit of a tough one.
Yeah.
And that's what sucks too, is like, and I know there's all this major debate about it, but it's like, it would be interesting to get into a pedophile's mind because it probably isn't like it's not an active choice. Like you know what I mean? Like no one's like that's why I'm so pumped that one, I'm not a pedophile, but then two, like I don't have like just weird kink things that I'm in. Like I'm not like were we watching was it some movies? I don't know. Like just being like pissed on.
You don't have anything fun?
Well, I mean, like,
All right, let's not
I'm saving that till when I'm 50.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I'm not a dude that's like, yeah, I need to be pissed on. Like, you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
there's layers to that, but like, the ultimate layer is pedophile, right?
Yeah.
And like, that just stinks,
You're
dude.
saying you don't have any bad stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
with that.
nah, I'm just a good guy. Don't look into me. But
So another bit I wanted to touch on, I blew up your text about it, and I'm still going to talk about it though.
hell yeah, I didn't read any of your texts.
Yeah, the fact that I come from a lineage of conspiracy theorists.
Absolutely
And-
insane way. You know what's funny? Before you go into this, you know how you can easily track if you do come from a lineage of conspiracy theories?
How's that?
If you do 23andMe and nothing shows up, because y'all motherfuckers are like, we're not giving this to the government. Like, if you do that, and you're like, well, now they all fucking don't trust them.
Or you're an alien.
Yeah, or
or you're an alien. might come from conspiracy theorists.
will not rub this cotton swab in my mouth. Didn't we do an alien bit last?
Yeah, that's
what was
why I
it?
brought it back
What
up.
was it? Oh, it was Republicans. Yeah.
Which lines up,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. They're like, I don't believe it. They just want my DNA to track us. At least when we probe, we don't put microchips in people like Bill Gates. Yo, your neighbors got to think we're wild.
I mean, they're getting free live
You're recording
podcasts now.
gay rap songs to me, and I'm doing alien, like, just absolutely insane right wing.
But, anyways, before that bitch drops,
Yeah, sorry.
essentially, I come from a lineage of conspiracy theorists. Not conspiracy theorists. That's taken out of context. Truth seekers, right?
Truth seekers.
Kind of question everything
Yeah.
type of fellas.
And I would say this is more open-minded than anybody.
I mean, I didn't say I would, but I didn't. Dave said it.
There's. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
know why I
Finish your
brought
bit.
Trump with
Finish your bit.
Yeah, I'll wrap it up. But
I didn't say
So-
wrap it up. I just meant. Well, I did say finish. Continue your bit.
so basically, I was just like going through how funny some of these could have like be, right? So, you know, the simple ones everyone knows like today are like 9/11, like COVID, and like they're like, okay, like he's crazy. But like if you really start going back in history, like for example, and I don't know if this is a historically accurate date, but you're like, my great grandfather in like 1850 was like, I don't know. Do you really think that Hindenburg went down? I'm just saying. I've never seen a blimp at all.
Yeah.
Nor have I seen it blow up like that. If I knew,
Yeah.
I'd imagine it wouldn't blow up like that. And also, it's 1850. What about that camera angle?
yeah.
You're like that was like our first camera.
Yeah.
What do you expect? That's the best camera we
I'm
have.
just saying, look into the Lincoln assassination. Just saying. Buddy gets through in a theater with no security.
You mean to tell me there's no?
Yeah.
You mean the general that just won the Civil War doesn't have a little extra security on him?
Yeah. Hindenburg didn't go down. Yeah, it's like very Titanic-esque. Like, so you're telling me they built this thing?
The boat they literally said was unsinkable. They
Yeah.
they marketed it like that. I didn't.
Oh man, being a conspiracy theorist back then was tough because you also had to like read books and like map shit like that. Like, you had to
Do
be in
your
a
own
library doing work, dude. You had
Do
to-
your own research.
yeah, you couldn't just look up a YouTube clip that was like biased towards you.
Yeah.
You had to read like some crazy shit.
The so the couple more I like was thinking through was, I'm just saying, this whole bubonic plague.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd it come from?
It was made in a lab.
China. Now they want us to wear these beak masks? I don't think so.
You want me to look like a bird? Think I got a bird brain? I don't have a bird brain.
And then the final one I said in there was I probably come from like flat earthers only until we found out it was round. So before, like when we thought the Earth was flat, or no, round Earther. Sorry.
Yeah, y'all,
So-
y'all were the OG round earthers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the Earth was flat, we were like, no, it's not. It's
Yeah.
definitely round, guys. And then like Christopher Columbus goes to come back, he's like, yeah, it definitely is round. Like, I don't think so. It's definitely flat. So we just been riding on that flat. So it's funny to just like switch that.
I like that you're still like hanging on to Christopher Columbus being the round Earth guy. It wasn't him, but it's all right, dude. We got public education.
Exactly. Can't blame myself.
But no, that is funny to be like, oh, it's trending now. I think the world's fucking round. Fuck that. It's flat.
like,
It's flat. If the media's telling me it's round, it's flat. Don't trust them.
It would be fun to be like, I'm actually gonna have to look into it now that they're agreeing with me.
Yeah, they're like, I was just saying
that's
shit.
how you.
I took a guess.
That's how much you question everything that you question yourself. The
Oh,
second
yeah.
someone agrees with you, you're like, wait.
Yeah, like, wait a minute. I'm smarter than everybody, and if these dumbasses are coming up with this. Yeah, dude, Siri's listening to me. Fucking government's listening to me.
You can steal our bits.
All right, what else I got here? Let's see if I got anything else. Oh yeah, I got a couple more here. So going back, Anne Frank.
All right, 6 star.
Yeah, 6-star. Do you think if I think it'd be funny to go to her when she's like, I don't know when the whole Anne Frank diary went down. Let's just say she's 14, 15 when that goes down. We take this puppy.
Okay.
We go back in time to when she's 13. And we're like, yo, you're going to have a top selling book and be super famous. You take that deal? Like before. Well, no, but like she doesn't know the other half of the deal. You know what I mean? Like, she's just like, fuck yeah, dude.
Do you want to become a top seller?
And then I was like, yo, do you think she'd be more mad about like the whole Nazi thing or the fact she didn't get any money for the top selling book?
That's tough.
Like she's like, yeah, dude, I want to take that deal. She's been writing shit before probably too. She has her diary like pre.
Like you get her to sign over the rights to her diary.
Yeah, like you found talent. Like it's like finding Bieber early. Like you know what I mean? Like you go back in time. You're like, hey kid, cute diary there. And he's like, thanks, mister. And it's like just the dumbest shit. It's like about playing in the yard. Like that's gonna be worth a lot one day. I'll tell you that. Sign this.
Good to know this is what we're doing with the time machine.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Oh, this is
discuss.
such a funny bit though. If someone could, I didn't even think about that piece. Yeah, literally going back in time and commercializing and profiting off of Anne Frank. Taking Anne Frank's rights prior to the Holocaust is a wild move.
As soon as like the funniest thing would be, as soon as those diaries get like released, someone's like, oh, we uncovered these. This is amazing. Like these need to be told. You're like you like rise up. You're like, actually, there's a funny thing.
Haha.
I've got this guy, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to fork over those.
Check who's got the publishing rights.
Like you don't even like bother to like go and find them when you
Yeah.
come back. You're like, I'll wait till someone else publishes them and just
Yeah, just start suing the shit out of everyone. Nah, I even wrote too, like, how funny would it be if, like, you offered her, like, the blue pill, red pill thing, and you're, like, again,
Jeez.
offering her, like, no context on the one. You're like, yo. Well, actually, no, you even can even give her context. You're like, you're going to have the most famous book. You're going to be a ledge.
Mhm.
That's red pill. Also, in red pill, you kind of die. Blue pill, you live a mundane fucking life as a housewife. In an average ass life, you're never really that happy, and you die just never feeling like you achieved anything. Where are we going, Ann?
Yeah. And well, the worst part is she was blind and deaf too, right?
No, that's Helen Keller.
Okay, never mind.
Clip it.
All right, never mind. We were thinking of the wrong person.
Helen Keller's a funny one too to go back then and take her rights. They're like, yeah, I think you're gonna be something one day, and she's like, and you're like, just sign this.
Was she always blind and deaf, or did she like develop that?
Listen, I'm not a Helen Keller expert, but I just know the difference between her.
Welcome
and
back to
Frank.
the Helen Kellcast.
Welcome back to the dedicated podcast to Helen Keller.
But that would be
No, that's-
a funny one. Actually. You're like, just sign this, or just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, just.
And she hits you with one of these puppies, like, nah.
That would be rough if you were Helen Keller and Anne Frank. You
man.
double whammy.
Yeah, imagine being up in the attic too, just being like, nah, and like, yo, shut up, and like, oh fuck, we can't tell. Grab her wrist, grab her wrist.
That would be tough.
Her diary would be atrocious, though, dude. Yeah, there's no way she's developed. Yeah, I don't know. There's theories that people don't think Helen Keller existed.
Yeah,
Oh wait, never mind. Your family probably made those up. They're probably back in time. They got wind of her, and they're like, a blind deaf bitch
First of all,
dropping heat.
First of all, made up is an incorrect term. Exposed, uncovered,
Exposed,
uncovered. Yeah, maybe my
We're
family
here to
did.
expose Helen Keller. This is what the podcast is all
Welcome
about.
back to the Helen Keller.
We should drop a
Exposed
Helen
podcast.
Keller.
I'm just saying, there's
Look into
you
it, do
mean to
your own
tell me-
research.
You mean to tell me you're blind and deaf, and you somehow developed the ability through a good tutor? Is this like a fucking?
She have a
Is
tutor?
it what? Yeah,
Well, I
she had a
guess, yeah, I
tutor.
did.
She had a tutor.
How do you all of a sudden know shit? You literally just thought she was a Jew in an attic earlier.
I feel like this is like all one big like ad for Chegg or something. Be like, our tutors are the best.
Ad for Chegg.
we look at this girl. So it was just a publicity stunt that got kind of taken, like carried away, and they're like,
That's-
all right, we kind of
yeah.
have to back ourselves up now.
Yeah, they put out a claim. They're like, our tutoring's so good. If you were blind and deaf, I bet we could get you places. And they were like, we need to. It's like they made up Santa Claus version of this, like, and then people were like, is Santa real? Man. Oh, that one's actually. I think that was a funny bit. The San Frank
That
bit.
was really
That was
good.
good. Thank you. That was an old one. Yeah. The last one is, and this could go for any gender, but I think it's so funny how
Either of them.
Yeah, either.
That's what it
There's
means.
two.
Sorry, go ahead.
Just kidding. Unless if that's gonna affect my work, there's as many as you want.
Okay, go ahead. Then.
We're a fake Republican podcast. We're really Republican. Isn't it funny how tough chicks get in cars?
Tough.
Like how tough they get. Like how tough women act in cars. Like if someone cuts them. Like my wife, for example, will literally like flick people off and be like, "Yo, you fucking piece of shit! Like fuck you!" And I'm like, "Yo." Most of these, anybody on the road that's a dude here could whoop you, dude. Like, absolutely kick your ass. They probably kick my ass, and I have to take an ass beating for you because all of a sudden you get a little tough. You got a couple inches of steel around you, and all of a sudden you want to be a little tough.
They're out there like flicking people. Out,
Yeah,
Fuck you.
dude, they get so tough.
Yeah,
Like,
I see
it's
what
even
you're
tougher
saying.
than they are at bars. Like, they get tough at bars, but they've seen enough TikTok videos to be like, all right, I probably should chill on that because somebody's gonna hit me.
Yeah.
They hit in that fucking Toyota Camry, dude. And they
Why do you? It just picked up Siri.
did it stop the voice?
I don't know.
No, we're good. Right?
Hello. Test. Yeah, we're good. Sorry.
I'm probably gonna end up cutting that last bit anyway. It wasn't that funny. You got anything else?
Nah, I think we're good.
All right. Well, we did it again. Here to take us out, I'm gonna say what the song's gonna be. "Hot Dog Heaven"
Ooh.
by AI, inspired by Brandon McGathin. Peace. Love you guys.
Love you.
Baby's on the dance floor, feeling fly. Got his move sharp, catching everyone's eye. But he's got a secret, he's got a craving. He's been munching on hot dogs, he can't stop raving. Hot dogs and a pizza, it's a crazy sight. David's going wild, eating day and night. Hot dogs and a pizza, it's a tasty treat. He's dancing with his dogs, feeling the beat. David's in hot dog heaven. He can count to 7. Hot dogs in his hand. Living it up with his favorite brand.